All right. So, hi, good evening, boys. Welcome to our class LMS BIP AK1 A2. All right. We are now on course B of AK1. All right. So, before we proceed formally to the topics that we learn on the first part of course B, I would like to say congratulations, especially to Huck. You did very well on your final speaking test. Okay. So just wait in. Maybe for tonight, I'll be finishing all the results and I'll be sending it to your parents. Okay. So anyway, before that, all right. So let's have a review first. Okay. But please answer this question for me. Hawk, how are you today?
I'm tired.
Tired?
Again.
Very, very.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Okay. All right. So how about Ting? Ting, how about you? How are how are you?
Fine.
Fine. Okay. Hawk, have you eat dinner already? Did you eat dinner?
Yeah,
Yes. What did you eat?
I did and right and uh
And what else?
and meat.
Meat. All right. Did you eat any fruit or vegetable?
No,
No. All right. And what did you drink?
I drink water.
Water. Okay, excellent. How about Ting? Ting, did you eat dinner already? Tingoy, did you eat dinner? Mm. Did you eat dinner already, Ting? Did you eat dinner? Ting? Ting, did you eat dinner already? Dinner.
Ready?
All right. What did you eat, Ting? I eat.
I is
Mm. What did you eat? I eat.
I is
Mm. I eat. Did you eat rice, bread, noodles? What did you eat?
noodles
Noodles and what else? Noodles
and chicken
wow. And what did you drink?
and pizza.
And with pizza. And what did you drink? Uwong? I drink
I drink is juice.
juice. All right. Is it yummy? Ngon? Ngon?
Yes.
All right. Okay. That's the most important thing. Always enjoy and eat delicious food. All right. So now, in Unit 5, we tackle a lot of things, especially the animals, right? Wherein we learn about this, right? So commonly, these are the park, all right? Common things that we can find outside our houses or like the park as we are learning. Frog, spider, ant, and tortoise. All right. So we have the turtle, the snail, alligator, and crocodile. All right. So with this one, all right, we're just refreshing. Okay. So we already tackled this, the difference between a turtle and the tortoise, right? Okay. Hawk, what is the difference between a turtle and the tortoise? The turtle has
So hat web web
fli-
book
flipper, while the tortoise have
chocolate food.
chunky foot. All right. And then when it comes to alligator and crocodile, we also compare the difference between the physical appearance. All right. Thing, what can you say the mouth of the alligator? The mouth of the alligator is letter, shaped like letter.
There's a
What letter is that? Letter.
letter
What is the shape? Letter.
There's the cook.
U. How about the crocodile? The crocodile has the shape.
Wheel.
All right, so that's our the basic difference when we talk about the alligator and crocodile. All right, let's review this part. Let's see if you mastered this already, Ting. All right, Ting, let's start with you. All right, today we are going to the park. Okay, who are they, Ting?
They is
They
my
are. They are.
family. My family.
Okay. How many people are there in your family?
The
There are.
are 4 people in my family.
Here on the picture, let's pretend that this is your family. For example, this is your family. How many?
7.
There are 7 people in my family. Who is she?
She is my mom.
Okay. How old is she?
She is uh, 13. 5.
She is 35 years old. Who is he?
He is my dad.
He is my dad. How old is he?
He is my 37.
He is 37 years old. Who is he?
He is my
Who is he?
he is
Ong ba?
grandma.
Who?
Grandpa.
Grandpa. How old is he? How old is
He
grandpa? He
17.
he is 70 years
He's
old.
years old.
Good. How about this? Who is she?
He is my grandma.
Okay. She is my grandmom or grandmother. How old is she?
She is 65.
She is 65 years old. Good. Now, how about if we talk about this one? Who is he?
He is my brother.
He is my brother. He is
He is a baby.
how old is he?
He is 1 years old.
1 year. No S. One
Oh,
year old.
1 year old.
Yes, all right. Because it's mut, right? Singular. Next, who is she?
She is my sister.
How old is she?
She is 12.
12 years old. All right, good. How about this? What's your name?
My name is Thinh.
How old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
All right, well done. Now let's talk about what can you see in the park. Let's do it quick because Hawk is waiting. What can you see? I can see
I can see your hole.
a hill.
Here,
How about this? What can you see?
flower.
I
I
can
can see
see
a flower.
a flower or flowers.
Flowers.
Flowers. Plural form. How about this? What can you see?
She can
I can see
I can see I can see
l-
lamb.
I can see a lake. How about this? What can you see?
I can see rock.
I can see rock or rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks. How about this? What can you see?
I see
R
rock.
What's that one? I'm just giving clue. Re
Winner.
river. Okay. How about this? What can you see?
I can see a rainbow.
Good. What can you see?
I can see
A? Is it a?
I can see
I can see two
Two.
What do you call that? Butterfly.
Bird. Butterfly.
Mm. I can see two butterflies.
I
Right?
can see two butterflies.
How about this? What can you see?
I can see
Mm.
4 trees.
I can see four trees. So don't forget this. What can you see?
I can see a ma.
Hmm? Ma. Ting Ang. I can see a cloud.
I can see a cloud.
All right, great. Now let's talk about the things that you can do. All right, how about this? What can you do? Tingoy, microphone, microphone.
I can jump rope.
Absolutely. Next one.
I can friend.
I can
Play.
ride a
I ride.
ride
Ride.
ride a
Oh,
bike. Ride a bike. I can ride a bike. Ride, ride, ride. I can ride. How about this? What can you do?
I can fly a kite.
I can fly a kite. How about this? Ding, 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 ding. I can
Can
play the
play the cat.
gui-
G E
guitar. I can play the guitar. How about this? What can you do? I can
I can ride
read.
with
I can read.
the with
Read a,
with the
what do you call that? Read a
wheel.
book. Read a book.
Read a book.
How about this? What can you do?
I can see a rock
I
tree.
can climb. Action.
Climb climb a tree.
Climb a tree. What can you do?
I can play soccer.
I can
Play
play I can play soccer or play football. What can you do?
I can
Noi Chuyen. I can speak.
I can speak.
Yang I can speak
I can
Eng
speak English.
English. This one. Excellent. Can you see any animal in here? Can you name all of them? What can you see?
Turtle. Sand.
Snail.
Frog. Crocodile.
Oh, take a look at the mouth. Letter U. Ali.
Alligator.
Alita. Alligator.
Alligator.
All right. How about this one? What can you see?
Ant.
And this one. How about this?
Spider.
A spider. This one.
I can bird.
I can see a bird. How about this? I can see
I can see a crocodile.
a crocodile. How about this?
I can see a duck.
I can see a duck. How about this?
I can see a dog.
How about this?
I can see a rabbit.
I can see a rabbit. This one.
I can see a cat.
I can see a cat. All right. So how about this? If I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite animal? What is your favorite animal? I
like cat.
I like cat. What sound does it make? It says, what's the sound of a cat? The sound. Me.
Meow.
Meow. All right, there you go. Okay, not bad. Wow, compared to last meeting, I think you improved a lot. Okay, very good thing. Of course, we're going to do it fast because Hawk can do it as well, of course. All right, Hawk, let's do it very quick because you know this already last time. But of course, we need to practice. Okay, Hawk, today we're going to the park. Who are they?
Family.
How many people are there in your family?
There are 7 people in my family.
Okay, who is she?
See my mom.
All right,
She is 25 years old.
okay.
He is my dad. He is 27 years old.
Mm.
He is my grandfather. He is 70 years old. She is my grandmother. She is 65 years old. He is my brother. He is a baby. He is 1 year old. She is my sister. She is 12 years old. My name is Hope. I am 7 years old.
All right, well done. Now let's talk about what can you see in the park.
I can see a hill. I can see flowers. I can see a lake. I can see rocks. I can see river. I can see a rainbow. I can see butterflies. I can see trees. I can see clouds.
Great. Now let's talk about the things that you can do.
I can jump rope. I can drive by. I can fly high. I can play the guitar. I can read a book. I can climb a tree. I can play soccer. I can speak English.
Excellent. Can you see any animal in here? Can you name all of them?
I can see a turtle. I can see a sloth. I can see a frog. I can see the alligator.
An alligator.
I can see an ant. I can see a spider. I can see a bird. I can see a crocodile. I can see a duck. I can see a dog. I can see a rabbit. I can see a cat.
All right. So amazing. Perfect, actually. All right, Hawk, how about you? If I'm going to ask you, can you describe what is your favorite animal and what sound does it make?
I like panda.
Oh, we're the same. I also love panda. Do you know the sound of a panda?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. Yeah, me too. I like panda because it's very cute. And how about this question? So, since we don't know the sound of a panda, can you help me distinguish what kind of animal is a panda? Is it zoo animal, farm animal, or pet animal?
Zoo animal.
Zoo animal. All right, boys. Excellent. So those are the very first part of Unit 5 that we already tackled on the previous course. So that is just an assessment for me to check if you master almost, all right, or somehow some of the vocabularies in those topics. In Unit 5, we learned the vocabulary, okay, about the nature, right? Of course, the singular and plural form, as well as, all right, the abilities, things that you can do. And also, last but not the least, on that topic, we also learn about abilities, all right? And some of the park animals. So in Unit 6, on the very first part of this unit, we are going to focus on the vocabulary about the zoo animals. All right. So we're in this one, we learn, all right, some of different, all right, different zoo animals. But for that, for you to relax, I want you to listen and dance along with teacher. I want you to dance. Hawk, Ting, I want you to. You may now take your seat. You could also drink water if you get thirsty. Thank you. Very good. Good job, boys. All right. So also on this part, we are just going to have a review about the zoo animals. All right. So with this, we learn or we tackle some of the zoo animals in this lesson. All right. Let's see. I'm going to have a scoreboard. Okay. Hawk versus Ting. Let's see how many animals can you name. I hope you still remember some of them. Hawk and Ting. All right. Let's have a game. So the first one will be Ting. Ting, what animal is it? Ting?
It's a tiger.
It's a tiger, correct. Next picture for Hawk. Oh, Hawk, how about the next picture?
Monkey.
Monkey. What is the sound of a monkey? Hoo, hoo, ah, ah. All right. Ting, how about the tiger? What is the sound of the tiger? Growl. Okay. Ting, how about this one? What is it? It's
11.
it's
It's
an
11.
elephant.
Elephant.
Yeah. What can you say about the elephant? Is it big or small?
Big.
It is big. And how about the color? Big and
And red.
and gray. It is
Red.
big and gray. Okay, good. How about hawk? Hawk, what animal is it?
Kangaroo.
It's a kangaroo. How can you describe the kangaroo, Hawk? It is
It's
big or small?
big.
Big and how about the color?
It's orange all round.
All right, orange or brown. Okay, good. How about this one? Oh, Ting, what is it?
Harry.
It's a
It's a pen.
it's a pan. What do you call that one? It's a panda.
It's a panda.
Very good. How about hawk? The fastest land animal. All right, it's a cheetah. Good. How about Ting? Ting, next animal. What do you call that one?
Bear.
It's a bear. Yeah, okay, good. How about this one, hawk?
Penguin.
It's a penguin. Good. How about this one, Ting? This
It's
animal
a
can be found on deserts or dry lands. Ka
uh,
camel.
camel.
Camel. It's a camel. All right. For this one, hawk. What is it?
Snake.
It is a snake. Good job. We're just reviewing. We already practiced these words last time. How about this tingoy?
It's a girl.
A girl? Guy? It's a G. It's okay.
Zebra.
Try again. Giraffe.
Giraffe.
All right. How about this one, Ting?
It's lion.
It's a lion. Okay. This one, remember? Ting, what can you say about the giraffe? The giraffe has a very long. Tingoy? The giraffe has a very long neck.
Neck.
Yeah, the giraffe has a very long neck. How about this hawk?
Frog.
The zebra. So, hawk, the zebra has what color?
White and black.
White and black. You call that stripes.
Tribe.
Yes, black and white stripes. Okay, good. How about Ting? Ting, what is it?
It's
It's a
it's a
go
goalie. Rebel.
gorilla.
Gorilla.
Okay, it's a gorilla. How about this one? Hawk.
Flamingo.
Flamingo. How about this one thing?
So is a
Hmm. It's a, what do you call this? Koala.
koala.
Okay. How about this one? Hawk? Peacock.
Peacock.
All right. Again, let's practice. I think you forgot this. All right. This focus on this four. I'll be preparing a game for this for tomorrow. So anyway, we have gorilla.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Think. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Koala. Koala.
Koala.
Peacock.
Koala.
Peacock.
Peacock.
All right. So these are the animals. All right. Guess the shadow. Ooh.
Zebra.
Zebra. The first one, faster.
Flag.
Wow, both of you good. Next one.
Peacock.
Thing, say it again. Peacock.
Peacock.
Wow, it's very beautiful, right? Peacock.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Tingoy. Faster. Next picture. 1, 2, 3.
Flamingo.
Wow, very good. Very good. Flamingo. He's very fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Tingoy, giraffe.
Giraffe.
Okay, next. 1, 2, 3. Oh, koala. Tingoy, koala.
Koala.
Good. How about this?
Lion.
Wow, lion. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's nothing left. Okay. For now, we are going to review singular and plural form. All right. So you know this already. We always tackle this in every topic. You know, singular referring into single, only one, mut. All right. While on the other hand, when we talk about the plural form, all right, of course, these are the nouns in larger quantity, meaning two or more than one, many, right? So with this, so let's focus on this one. So take a look. The first pattern or the common pattern that we know in English is by simply adding an S to the end of the word. So we have here snake, one snake, three snakes. All right. Thing, one snake, three snakes.
Three snakes.
All right, with an S, right? How about this one? Hawk, singular. Singular is?
Giraffe.
All right. By the way, you know this already. I already explained this starting from the beginning in AKS. So whenever you are describing something in one quantity, you can say the quantity, which is one or right? You could say a giraffe or one giraffe. That is both correct.
One.
And then the plural form, hawk,
Two giraffes.
two giraffes. All right. How about this thing?
One lion.
One lion and then plural form. Four lions. Good. Hawk.
A zebra.
One zebra and then
Six zebra.
six zebras. Good. Thing, singular form.
One.
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 Hmm. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Okay. Plural form is
Is one gorilla.
plural form. Plural form is how many?
D gorilla.
3 gorillas.
D gorilla.
All right. Okay, good. How about hawk?
1 flamingo.
Plural form is?
3 flamingos.
All right. Actually, boys, in the plural form of flamingos, it could be S or ES. All right. Both of them are correct, to be honest. But, the common one that is always used when it comes to the plural form is by just simply adding an S. Okay. But sometimes you're going to encounter ES. All right. Flamingos, like mangoes, ES, that is also accepted. All right. How about this one thing?
Carrot.
1 koala. Plural
1
form.
2 koala.
2 koalas. Is it only 2? How many?
4 koalas.
4 koalas. Okay. How about this one? Hawk.
1 peacock.
1 peacock. Plural form. 4 peacocks. All right. Okay. So don't worry, for tomorrow, I'll be giving you some other practice when it comes to the vocabulary of the zoo animals. So for this evening, we are going to watch another interesting video. This is your homework. All right. So before we jumped in our final speaking test last meeting, teacher told you that for your homework, we are going to talk about. All right. So remember in unit 5, we describe the things that we can do. That's why we say, I can play the guitar. I can skip rope. Now, this time, we are going to describe the abilities or the action that the animals do. All right. So now, sit back and relax, and teacher is going to ask you questions later on. Bears can't hop. Listen, the bears can walk. All right, the bears can run. The bears can swim, but the bears can't hop. All right, so for the next animal that we've got a penguin. It says that a penguin can hop, can walk, can swim, but can't run. Oh, sorry. is the ability of the bear and the elephants are both the same. They are also both big, right? So it described that the elephants can run, the elephants can swim, the elephants can walk, but the elephants can't hop. Why are you always clicking that one? All right. So those are some of the video clips that are related for the activities for tonight. Because as what I've said, we are going to follow the pattern that we learn, all right, about the abilities. So we are going to focus on, all right, the action words or the verbs run, hop, swim, and walk. All right. So we are going to have a question pattern like, can zebras run? So you're going to check our chart. Oh, you call this a chart. So run checked. Yes, they can. All right. But if we want to answer no, they can't or they can't is the contraction of cannot or cannot. Okay. So first, let's listen. Let's listen again one more time.
Page 54. B. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Can zebras run?
Yes, they can.
Can penguins run?
No, they can't.
Can't. Cannot.
1,
Can zebras run? Yes, they can. Can zebras hop? No, they can't. Can zebras swim? Yes, they can. Can zebras walk? Yes, they can.
2,
Can elephants run? Yes, they can. Can elephants hop? No, they can't. Can elephants swim? Yes, they can. Can elephants walk? Yes, they can.
3,
Can penguins run? No, they can't. Can penguins hop? Yes, they can. Can penguins swim? Yes, they can. Can penguins walk? Yes, they can.
4,
Can bears run? Yes, they can. Can bears hop? No, they can't. Can bears swim? Yes, they can. Can bears walk? Yes, they can.
5,
Can kangaroos run? No, they can't. Can kangaroos hop? Yes, they can. Can kangaroos swim? Yes, they can. Can kangaroos walk? No, they can't.
6,
Can snakes run? No, they can't. Can snakes hop? No, they can't. Can snakes swim? Yes, they can. Can snakes walk? No, they can't.
Okay, now it's time for us to analyze the data that we've got, or the data that we have right here. Okay, so we're going to create our own sentences based on the data that we've got. All right. For example, Miss Cha is going to be the first one to describe. All right. So I can see they are. All right. So we have they are zebras. Okay. They can, take a look at the chart. They can run. They can swim and walk. All right. They can't hop. All right. So you're going to create your own sentences based on the informations provided on the picture. Now, let's hear it from Hawk. Hawk, how can you make a sentence for number 2, please? Can you help me out?
Can they are elephants?
They are
Elephant.
elephants.
They can run, swim, walk.
They
They
can.
can't
They can run, swim, and walk, but they can't, excuse me,
hop.
they can't hop. Good. How about Ting? All right, that's a good one, Hawk. Impressive. How about Ting? Tingoy, what are they?
The zebra.
They are here. Number 3,
Penguin.
penguins. Plural form. They can
They can run.
oh,
No,
they can
they can hop.
they can hop. What else?
Yes,
Swim
and ride.
and walk.
Walk.
Hop, swim, and walk. But they can't.
But they can run.
They can't run. Okay, good. How about Hawk? Hawk number 4, please.
They can. No,
They are.
bears.
They are bears.
Run, swim, walk.
They can run, swim, and walk, but they
They
can't.
can. They can hop.
All right, the same with elephant, right? They have the same informations with the elephants. How about the next one? Thing. What are they? They are.
They are kangaroo.
They are kangaroos. Okay. They can
They can hop
hop and
and swim,
swim. All right, but they can't
but they can run and break.
run. Run and how do you pronounce that one? Run and walk.
And walk.
Walk. Okay. Number 6, Hawk. How about you? Hawk. Oi.
They are. They are snakes.
They are snakes.
They can. They can swim.
They can. They
They
can swim. All
they
right. They can't.
hop and
They
walk.
can. All right. They can run. They can't run, hop, and walk. All right. So as you can see, the only thing that a snake do, it can swim, but it doesn't walk, right? Remember from the song Slither, we call that slither like the snakes do. All right. they can't run. You can't see a snake that is running, right? A fast slithering, right? It can be, and they can't walk. But as you can see, they are floating in the water and they can swim. So again, these are the sentence pattern. Now, Hawk, can you ask Ting? Make a question for Ting.
Can
Can
zebra run?
Ting, can zebras run?
Yes, it's
Uh,
easy.
can zebras run?
Can zebra run?
Yes, they can. I'll make a question thing. Can
Can
what? Can
penguin
penguins
penguin hop?
can penguins hop? Hop?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, they can. I remember, teacher, why are we using the pronoun they? All right. It is because the pattern of our nouns are in plural form, right? We have zebras, elephants, penguins, bears, kangaroos, snakes. That is why our pronoun to be used is they, because the noun or the animals that we are referring to is in plural form. Okay. Now let's move to Hawk. Hawk, make a question for Ting, please.
Can penguin swim?
Ting, can penguins swim?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. All right, Tingoy, make a question, please.
Yes, kangaroo is
Can
kangaroo swim.
what is it? Can what animal is it? Can you repeat it for me?
Kangaroo
Kangaroo. Can kangaroo?
and kangaroo is
Can kangaroo?
square.
Can kangaroo swim? Hawk.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. I'll make a question.
Can bears walk?
Can bears walk? Ting.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. How about Ting? Make a question, please.
Bear
Can
bear run?
sorry, can
Can bear
bears. All right. Can bears run?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Hawk, the same thing. Make a question.
And zebra hop?
Can zebras hop? Ting. Can zebras hop?
No, they can.
Though, no, they can't.
No, they can.
All right. No, they can't. How about you? Ting, make a question. Can
Can snake
Can snake
snake run?
can snake run? Hawk?
Oh, they can.
No, they can't. Hawk, make a question. Can
Can kangaroo hop?
can kangaroos hop?
Yes, can.
Yes, they can. All right. Now, so what we're going to do now is let's talk about our favorite animals. All right. So the challenge in here, we are going to combine it with the abilities or things that they can do, focusing on the verbs that we have: run, hop, and swim and walk. All right. So again, you need to describe your favorite animal. All right. For example, Miss Cha will say, I like, I like, mm, I like dogs. They can walk. They can, they can hop, swim, and run. All right. I like dogs. They can walk, hop, swim, and run. Okay. How about you, Hawk? Can you talk about your favorite animal and what can it do?
I like
Take
cat,
note, it should be in plural form. I like cats.
cats. They can they can walk,
They can walk,
run,
run,
hop,
hop,
and hop.
and hop.
They can swim.
Excellent. Yes, you are right. The cats can't swim. That is why if you're going to see a cat, the cat is always licking its skin because this animal doesn't need to take a shower, all right, or to take a bath. He or she or it is just licking its own body. If you see a cat, it's licking the any parts of the body that serve as its way in cleaning itself. All right, that's a good one, Ting. All right, let's hear it from Ting. Ting, how about you? What's your entry? I like
I like cat.
cat as well. How about the other animals? Can you give it a try? What other animals can you think of? I like
I like cat.
I like cats. All right.
They
They can
they can hop,
They
swim,
can hop.
swim,
No, the cat can't swim.
run,
Run,
jump,
hop, run, and
run, and and run,
walk.
walk.
All right.
They can swim.
They can't swim. All right, there you go. All right, that's a good one. So this tackles or to summarize the topics that we've got tonight. So we learn new vocabulary words about the animals, and interestingly, we also learn what are the action words that accompanied with them. So for your homework, all right, answer your book. This is very simple. Okay, and then, all right, we're going to have simple activities and we're going to read a story as well as, if we were be able to finish the story early, we could also have the chance to learn the phonics bonus. All right. So sadly, the more I want to learn with you, but time's up already. We're going to see each other again tomorrow. That will be all. Tambiet and have a good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher. See you again. Bye.
Goodbye.